Welcome to our channel's Sunday Showcase. Today, we gather to honor the legendary wrestlers we've lost in recent and past few years. Their profound contributions to the world of wrestling continue to resonate with fans and inspire the next generation. In this video, we'll also share some somber news about Stephanie McMahon, which has touched many hearts. Join us as we celebrate their remarkable legacies through heartfelt tributes and cherished memories. Don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us to keep their inspiring stories alive. Bobby Heenan, born Raymond Louis. Heenan, on November 1st, 1944, in Chicago, Illinois, was a legendary figure in professional wrestling, excelling as a manager, commentator, and performer. Widely regarded as one of the greatest managers in wrestling history, Heenan was best known by his nickname, The Brain. His sharp wit, comedic timing, and unparalleled ability to elevate the wrestlers he managed made him an iconic presence in the industry. Heenan began his wrestling career in the 1960s, initially competing as a wrestler before realizing his true talent lay in managing. As a manager, he led some of the biggest names in wrestling history, including Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, Mr. Perfect, and the Brainbusters. His ability to generate heat from the audience made him one of the most effective heel managers of all time. His legendary promos, filled with humor and sarcasm, often made him the center of attention, even when standing alongside wrestling's biggest stars. Beyond managing, Heenan was an accomplished commentator, providing color commentary for both the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, and World Championship Wrestling, WCW. His chemistry with Gorilla Monsoon on commentary created some of the most memorable moments in wrestling history. His quick wit and insightful analysis added entertainment value to broadcasts, making him a fan favorite even when playing the villain. In 2002, Heenan was diagnosed with throat cancer, which significantly affected his health and ability to speak. Over the years, his condition worsened, leading to complications that severely impacted his quality of life. At the age of 72, Bobby Heenan passed away due to organ failure related to his long battle with throat cancer. His influence on the wrestling world remains unparalleled, and his legacy as one of the greatest minds in the industry endures. Larry Winters was a respected American professional wrestler, best known for his impactful presence in the ring and contributions to the wrestling world throughout the 1980s and 1990s. Born in Pennsylvania, Winters launched his wrestling career in the mid-1970s, quickly earning recognition for his powerful style, agility, and ability to captivate audiences. Standing at 6 feet tall and weighing approximately 250 pounds, he combined strength with athleticism, making him a formidable competitor. Winters competed in various prestigious promotions, including the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. However, he is perhaps best remembered for his tenure in Eastern Championship Wrestling, ECW, where he shared the ring with future legends like Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer. Known for his hard-hitting, intense matches, Winters developed a loyal following who admired his passion and dedication to the sport. Beyond his in-ring career, Winters was widely respected for his professionalism and mentorship. After retiring from active competition, he dedicated himself to training and guiding aspiring wrestlers, leaving a lasting impact on the next generation. His knowledge, kindness, and unwavering support for fellow wrestlers cemented his legacy as more than just a competitor. He was a beloved figure in the wrestling community. Tragically, Larry Winters passed away at the age of 58 due to a heart attack. His death marked the loss of a true veteran of the sport, but his legacy endures through the countless wrestlers he inspired and the fans who continue to celebrate his contributions. Winters' passion and dedication to wrestling will never be forgotten. Dr. Hannibal, born on July 22, 1963 in Canada, was a professional wrestler known for his captivating yet controversial persona. Rising to fame in the late 1980s and early 1990s, he competed in various wrestling promotions across Canada and the United States, leaving a lasting impact on the industry. Portrayed as a villain, Dr. Hannibal embraced a dark and intimidating character, using psychological mind games to unnerve his opponents. His wrestling style was intense and sometimes brutal, appealing to fans who enjoyed the theatrical side of professional wrestling. His ability to merge storytelling with athleticism made him a memorable figure in the sport. Throughout his career, Dr. Hannibal faced off against numerous well-known wrestlers and took part in high-profile storylines. However, his willingness to push the boundaries of entertainment and safety often sparked controversy, drawing mixed reactions from fans and fellow wrestlers. Despite this, his influence on wrestling remained undeniable. Unfortunately, Dr. Hannibal's later years were marked by health struggles, which were believed to be linked to years of physical toll in the ring. He passed away at the age of 56 due to complications from heart disease, exacerbated by long-term injuries and stress on his body. His passing was a significant loss to the wrestling community, sparking discussions about the physical demands of the profession. Dr. Hannibal's legacy endures, inspiring future generations of wrestlers and remaining a subject of discussion among wrestling enthusiasts. His contributions to the industry, both in and out of the ring, continue to shape professional wrestling, ensuring he is remembered as a unique and influential figure in the sport. Ion Croitoru, December 7, 1963, February 21, 2017, was a Canadian professional wrestler and outlaw biker, best known by his ring names Johnny K9, Taurus Bulba, and Bruiser Bedlam. He wrestled for several Canadian promotions, including Stampede Wrestling, and competed internationally in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, SMW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. While his WWF tenure primarily saw him working as a jobber, he held titles in other promotions. Outside of wrestling, Croitoru became deeply involved in organized crime. As a member of the Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club, SCMC, he faced numerous legal issues, including charges for assault, drug trafficking, and even a police station bombing. In 2005, he was arrested for the murder of lawyer Lynn Gilbank and her husband Fred, but the charges were later dropped due to lack of evidence. His criminal entanglements persisted. In 2009, Croitoru was arrested for conspiring to murder the Bacon brothers, linked to the killing of Jonathan Barber. He later pleaded guilty to conspiracy in 2013, leading to a stay on the murder charge. His turbulent life was chronicled in Vice TV's Dark Side of the Ring, Season 3, Episode 11. Croitoru passed away at the age of 53, while in a halfway house. The official cause of death was a heart attack, though his years of substance abuse and a history of health issues may have contributed. His legacy remains divided, remembered both as a fearsome wrestler and a man entangled in a life of crime. Danny Hodge was a legendary American wrestler and boxer, renowned for his extraordinary strength, technical prowess, and toughness. Born on May 13, 1932, in Perry, Oklahoma, Hodge became an icon in both amateur and professional wrestling. His incredible grip strength, famously demonstrated by crushing apples with one hand, made him a larger-than-life figure in combat sports. Hodge's wrestling journey began in high school and continued at the University of Oklahoma, where he became one of the most dominant collegiate wrestlers in history. From 1955 to 1957, he won 3 NCAA wrestling championships, finishing his career undefeated with a 46-0 record. His dominance earned him the distinction of being the only amateur wrestler ever to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated. He also competed in the 1956 Olympics, winning a silver medal in freestyle wrestling. Transitioning to boxing, Hodge compiled an impressive 8-2 record and competed in the Golden Gloves before entering professional wrestling. As a pro wrestler, he captured multiple NWA Junior Heavyweight Championships, further cementing his legacy. In 1976, a serious car accident ended his career, but his influence remained strong. The Dan Hodge Trophy, awarded annually to the nation's top collegiate wrestler, was named in his honor. Danny Hodge passed away at the age of 88. His cause of death was reportedly due to complications from dementia, a condition he had battled in his later years. Despite his passing, Hodge's contributions to wrestling and his reputation as one of the toughest athletes in history continue to inspire generations. Big John Studd, born Charles W. Lawson on February 19, 1948, was a wrestling icon known for his massive size and unforgettable presence in the ring. Standing at a towering 6 feet 10 inches and weighing over 400 pounds at his peak, he was a force to be reckoned with. He made a name for himself in the 1980s during wrestling's golden era, especially in the WWF, now WWE, where he became a fan favourite or a feared villain, depending on the storyline. Studd kicked off his wrestling career in the late 60s and quickly built a reputation as a dominant heel, bad guy, never backing down from a fight. Some of his most legendary rivalries were with wrestling giants like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. One of his biggest moments came at the very first WrestleMania in 1985, where he squared off with Hogan in a match that helped make the event a huge success. Outside of wrestling, Studd had a larger-than-life personality that got him roles in TV shows and movies. While he officially retired from the ring in the early 90s, he still made occasional appearances, keeping his presence alive in the wrestling world. Sadly, Studd passed away at just 47 years old. He was diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease, a type of cancer that affects the lymphatic system. Despite undergoing treatment, complications from the illness ultimately led to his death. Even though he's gone, Big John Studd's impact on wrestling is still felt today. He remains one of the most iconic big men in the sport, inspiring generations of wrestlers and entertaining fans long after his time in the ring. Edward Josiah Eddie Graham, born on November 15, 1930, in Tampa, Florida, was a highly influential figure in professional wrestling. Renowned for both his in-ring talent and exceptional promotional acumen, Graham played a crucial role in shaping the industry. Rising to prominence in the 1950s and 1960s, he competed in various regional promotions, gaining a reputation for his skill and charisma. However, his greatest contributions came as a promoter and booker, particularly in Florida. As the driving force behind Championship Wrestling from Florida, CWF, Graham played a key role in developing some of wrestling's most iconic stars, including Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, and Barry Windham. His keen sense of storytelling, talent development, and innovative booking transformed CWF into one of the most respected territories in professional wrestling. His ability to create compelling rivalries and elevate emerging talent solidified his legacy as a visionary in the business. Despite his professional success, Graham struggled with personal challenges. He died by suicide, succumbing to a self-inflicted gunshot wound. His passing was a devastating loss to the wrestling world, leaving a profound impact on his family, including his son, Mike Graham, and the industry he helped shape. Graham's death also underscored the mental health struggles that many in the wrestling profession face. Although his life ended tragically, Eddie Graham's influence endures. His pioneering work as a promoter, his contributions to Florida wrestling, and his mentorship of future generations remain cornerstones of his enduring legacy. His story serves as both an inspiration and a reminder of the importance of mental health awareness within the demanding world of professional wrestling. In the world of professional wrestling, there are few names as iconic as Stephanie McMahon's. born into the legendary McMahon family, she was virtually destined for greatness from the moment she was born. As the daughter of WWE Chairman Vince McMahon and former CEO Linda McMahon, her life has been inextricably tied to the evolution of the sports entertainment industry. From her early days as a behind-the-scenes figure to her rise as an influential on-screen performer and executive, Stephanie has shaped WWE's landscape in profound ways. While she has faced personal and health challenges along the way, Stephanie has persevered, emerging as an advocate for women in wrestling and a trailblazer in breaking down barriers. Her journey is not only marked by remarkable achievements in the wrestling world, but also by her open discussions about the difficulties she has faced, both physically and mentally. From overcoming the physical toll of the business to dealing with mental health struggles, her resilience and determination have only added depth to her legacy. As fans and industry insiders continue to watch her career evolve, the question remains: how has Stephanie McMahon reshaped professional wrestling, and what challenges lie ahead for this dynamic and influential figure? Early life and the influence of the McMahon family. Stephanie McMahon was born on September 24, 1976, in Hartford, Connecticut. As the daughter of Vince and Linda McMahon, she grew up surrounded by the culture of professional wrestling. The McMahon family had long been synonymous with the WWE, with Vince McMahon having built the company into the global powerhouse it is today. From an early age, Stephanie was immersed in the world of sports entertainment, from sitting ringside at events to attending WWE meetings. The world of wrestling was never foreign to her. It was her birthright. While Stephanie was introduced to the sport at an early age, her interests expanded beyond wrestling. As a child, she was competitive and athletic, participating in various sports such as soccer and lacrosse. These sports helped shape her physical endurance, and they also instilled in her the discipline required for the demanding world of wrestling. Stephanie attended Boston University, where she earned a degree in communications. This academic experience was pivotal in helping her learn the ins and outs of media, an essential skill that would come to serve her well in her wrestling career. It was also during her college years that Stephanie began working for WWE in a variety of roles. Starting as a receptionist, she worked her way up, learning the inner workings of the company, while also honing her leadership abilities. Transition to professional wrestling, a star in the making. Stephanie McMahon's on-screen debut came in 1999 during WWE's Attitude Era, a time marked by edgy storylines and a new level of drama in wrestling. Initially, she was portrayed as a shy and innocent character who was soon thrust into a major storyline. This storyline began with her being kidnapped by The Undertaker, a plot that allowed Stephanie to showcase her acting talents and her willingness to embrace dramatic and controversial moments. From there, Stephanie's character evolved, and she became more central to major storylines within the company. She was involved in several love triangles, corporate power struggles, and betrayals that captivated audiences and showcased her acting and storytelling abilities. Over time, she became a more active participant in WWE storylines, often standing alongside her father, Vince, in his various rivalries and power plays. The real turning point came when she transitioned into the role of a more physical performer. In 2003, Stephanie began taking part in in-ring matches, further solidifying her role in WWE. One of the most notable moments came when she wrestled in a match against her father, Vince McMahon, showcasing not just her physicality, but her ability to connect with the audience on a personal level. Her character wasn't just a background player. It was one that carried emotional weight and captured the attention of millions. Stephanie's rise from an innocent bystander to a formidable performer on screen is a testament to her ability to adapt and evolve in the world of professional wrestling. Health struggles. balancing wrestling and wellness. Despite her success in both the ring and behind the scenes, Stephanie McMahon has faced significant health challenges. The nature of professional wrestling, where athletes push their bodies to the limits night after night, took its toll on her physical and mental well-being. Over the years, Stephanie has struggled with injuries, stress, and other personal challenges that have made it difficult to balance her demanding career with her personal life. One of the primary challenges for Stephanie was the physical demands of wrestling. WWE superstars often endure grueling schedules that include daily travel, training, and performing in physically taxing matches. Stephanie herself was not immune to the wear and tear of this lifestyle. Over the years, she has suffered various injuries, including joint issues and significant back pain. These physical struggles, combined with her responsibilities as an executive and a mother, took a toll on her health. In 2017, Stephanie took time off to recover from a back injury that required surgery. The toll of years of physical exertion, combined with her growing role in WWE's executive team, forced her to step back and reassess her wellness. She had always put her career first, but the reality of physical pain and exhaustion finally caught up to her. This period of recovery was crucial, not just physically, but also mentally, as it forced her to prioritize self-care. Stephanie has been candid about the impact that stress and anxiety have had on her life. As an executive responsible for overseeing much of WWE's creative direction and business strategy, the pressure of balancing her career with her family life often left her feeling overwhelmed. In an industry where vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, Stephanie's openness about her mental health struggles was groundbreaking. She has used her platform to advocate for mental health awareness, encouraging others in the wrestling industry to seek help when needed. Her advocacy for mental health issues, both within WWE and the wider entertainment world, has positioned her as a leader in creating a supportive environment for performers. Recent injury and health updates. A new chapter in wellness. In recent years, Stephanie has faced new health concerns that have added to the speculation about her future in WWE. While she continues to remain an influential figure within the company, her physical and mental health struggles have been a focal point of many media reports. In 2023, Stephanie McMahon was involved in an incident during an in-ring segment that aggravated her previous back injury. The injury left her sidelined for several months as she underwent rehabilitation and treatment. Although the injury was not career-threatening, it raised concerns among fans and industry insiders about her long-term health. The incident forced Stephanie to take a step back from her executive responsibilities and focus more on her recovery. During this time, she focused on holistic wellness programs, including physical therapy, yoga, and mental health coaching. She has been vocal about the importance of maintaining a healthy mind and body in a profession known for its physical demands. Her commitment to fitness and overall wellness is seen as a direct response to the physical toll that professional wrestling and executive responsibilities have had on her body over the years. As of 2024, Stephanie McMahon has returned to WWE in a more hands-on role. While she continues to participate in major company decisions and creative direction, she has also scaled back her in-ring appearances. This shift allows her to prioritize her health while still contributing meaningfully to WWE's growth and success. She has stated that while wrestling will always be an important part of her life, she is focused on ensuring that she maintains her long-term well-being, both mentally and physically, balancing personal life, career, and health. One of the key aspects of Stephanie McMahon's journey is her ability to balance her demanding career with her personal life. As a mother of three, the pressures of raising a family while managing her high-profile role in WWE have often left Stephanie juggling numerous responsibilities. However, Her ability to manage stress, set boundaries, and maintain her health has become a central focus in recent years. Stephanie has advocated for work-life balance, a concept that is often difficult for those in the entertainment industry, particularly in WWE. She has emphasized the importance of setting limits and recognizing when it's time to step away from work and focus on her personal life. Her openness about these struggles has made her a relatable figure, particularly for those working in high-pressure jobs. In addition to her advocacy for work-life balance, Stephanie's focus on mental health and well-being extends to the entire WWE locker room. She has used her platform to promote self-care practices and has worked to implement policies that encourage WWE superstars to prioritize their health. Her efforts have helped shift the company culture toward a more holistic approach to wellness, one that acknowledges the mental and physical toll wrestling can take. A legacy of empowerment and change. Stephanie McMahon's legacy is one of resilience, empowerment, and innovation. She has been at the forefront of advocating for the empowerment of women in professional wrestling, fighting for equal representation and opportunities for female talent in WWE. Through her efforts, WWE's women's division has evolved into a more prominent and respected part of the company, with women now headlining major events like WrestleMania. Beyond her contributions to the women's division, Stephanie has helped reshape the narrative around women in sports entertainment. As a successful businesswoman, performer, and executive, she has become a role model for aspiring women in wrestling and other industries. Her ability to navigate the challenges of balancing a high-profile career with her health and family life has made her an influential figure, both in and out of the ring. Stephanie's commitment to her role as a mother, wife, and businesswoman has inspired many. Her willingness to be vulnerable, share her health struggles, and openly advocate for mental health. Awareness has set a powerful example for the next generation of wrestling talent. Conclusion. What lies ahead for Stephanie McMahon? Stephanie McMahon's journey in the world of professional wrestling is far from over. While her recent health struggles have forced her to step back from some aspects of her career, she remains an integral part of WWE's ongoing evolution. Her legacy as a trailblazer, an advocate for mental health, and a champion for women in wrestling will resonate for years to come. As WWE continues to evolve, fans and industry insiders will undoubtedly be watching to see what the future holds for the billion-dollar princess. Whatever challenges lie ahead, one thing is certain. Stephanie McMahon will continue to influence and shape the landscape of professional wrestling, both inside and outside the squared circle.